Some players strike fear into their opponents the moment they step onto the pitch, whether it's their goal-scoring ability, physical dominance, or sheer presence. But football moves fast, and if you lose that edge, teams stop fearing you. This season, a few big names who once terrorized defenses or controlled games with ease just aren't having the same impact. Whether it's a dip in form, injuries, or simply losing their spark, these players don't carry the same aura they once did. Let's take a look at 7 players who have lost their fear factor. To kick things off, we've got Heung-min Son, who has been Tottenham's shining star for years, dazzling fans and tormenting defenders with his speed and clinical finishing. But this season, those qualities seem to have dimmed a bit. In 21 Premier League appearances, he's netted 6 goals and provided 7 assists, which, while respectable, are below his usual high standards. His most recent performance against Liverpool was another example of how things are not working out for the South Korean international this season. Manager Ange Postecoglou has come to his defense, pointing out that even top players would struggle given the team's current challenges. He emphasized that Tottenham's lack of fluency and numerous injuries have impacted player performances, stressing that the context of current team issues is vital. Despite these challenges, Son remains a key figure for Spurs. Fans are hopeful that he can rediscover his spark and once again become the unstoppable force they've come to love. Another veteran who's not as scary as he used to be is Kevin De Bruyne, Manchester City's creative genius who has been the heartbeat of their attack for years. But this season, something's off. In the 24 games across all competitions, he's managed just 2 goals and 6 assists, a stark contrast to his usual high standards. We cannot ignore the fact that he's getting more injury prone with his age, and those injuries might have taken a toll on his body and to some extent what he can do with the ball. Some pundits are speculating about a potential move to Saudi Arabia, which might explain the dip in form. Whatever the reason, opponents aren't fearing De Bruyne like they used to, and that is a big concern for City. The next entry on this list is another citizen, Kyle Walker, once renowned for his blistering pace and defensive prowess at Manchester City, has seen a noticeable decline. At 34, the physical demands of the Premier League have taken their toll, with reports highlighting his struggles against younger, faster wingers. This season's performance metrics further highlight his dip in form. In the winter window, he made a loan move to AC Milan, hoping for a fresh start, but things haven't exactly been smooth sailing. Milan are dealing with internal chaos, and Walker hasn't quite found his rhythm yet. For a player who was once one of City's most reliable weapons, this season has been a reality check that even the best eventually slow down. Walker is not the only fullback who's looking weak. Andy Robertson, who used to be one of the most feared left-backs in the game, constantly bombing forward and locking down his flank with non-stop energy, has been under fire this season. That fear factor has definitely faded. His attacking output has dropped, with still no assist in 22 league games, and defensively, he's looked more vulnerable than usual. Even Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher has suggested the club should start thinking about a long-term replacement. Robertson himself has admitted he's heard the criticism and is determined to prove people wrong, but as things stand, he just isn't striking the same fear into opponents as he once did. Now, this next player might shock you, but in our opinion, he deserves a spot on the list. Martin Ødegaard, Arsenal's midfield maestro, has been a pivotal figure for the Gunners in recent seasons. However, this term, his performances have come under scrutiny. In the Premier League, Ødegaard has made 16 appearances, contributing 2 goals and 3 assists. While these numbers aren't disastrous, they mark a decline from his previous high standard. Fans have voiced concerns over his recent displays, especially after a subdued performance against Girona in the Champions League. Some have noted that he appears less influential in dictating play and creating opportunities, leading to questions about his current form. We don't have to go far for the next name on this list, as he also plays in London. Christopher Nkunku's move to Chelsea had fans buzzing with excitement, but after he joined the Blues, he spent the first season injured, and when he was fit to play this season, many were hoping to see the version of the French attacker which tormented every defender in the Bundesliga. He was nearly unstoppable with his pace, finishing and linking up play at RB Leipzig, but coming with full fitness in his first Premier League season, Nkunku has made 20 appearances, scoring 2 goals and providing 1 assist. These numbers fall short of what fans had hoped for from the dynamic forward. His struggles have led to speculation about his future at Stamford Bridge. Injuries have made it feel like he's lost confidence in the abilities which made him one of the most lethal attackers in Europe. As the season progresses, both Nkunku Nkunku and Chelsea will be eager to turn things around, hoping that he can rediscover the form that made him one of Europe's most sought-after talents. Finally, to wrap it all up, Manuel Neuer is the last player to feature on this unfortunate list. Bayern Munich's legendary goalkeeper has been a wall between the sticks for years, but this season that invincible aura seems to be slipping. In 24 appearances, he's conceded 23 goals. Not exactly his usual impenetrable self. If we take a deeper look into those, Neuer has a save percentage of 56.7%, which is the lowest ever in his 15 years of Tier 1 professional football. Age might be catching up, as some uncharacteristic errors have crept into his game. To make matters worse, Neuer suffered a rib fracture in late 2024, sidelining him until January. This injury not only kept him off the pitch, but also raised questions about his durability moving forward. While he's been the undisputed number one for so long, this season has shown that even the greats can have their struggles. Anyways, that is all we have for you guys in this video. Comment down below if we missed a player who's lost his sharpness this season, or you disagree with us on a name in this list. Please like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more football content. Adios.